Thank you for tuning in to the Court of Public Opinion. The Court of Public Opinion is a part of the Amateur Radio Network. Thank you for tuning in to my broadcast here at the Court of Public Opinion. We are on a light summer schedule. Fall is literally right around the corner. I mean, the weather is changing already, and I'm a little bit more prepared because tonight I'm going to be on a national broadcast. It's called Hope for the Heart with June Hunt. I hope that you have a way to listen. I will also upload the part of the broadcast or the link so that if you are interested in it, it'll be posted as such. We talk about a variety of topics because of the history of topics that we have discussed. I mean, you could get a general idea that there's a lot of issues as children and as adults. So tonight I'm going to focus on the adult issues because I'm not a child anymore. And it was a wreck and it was difficult to grow up in a foster care environment. And because I didn't have the normal mom, dad, brother, sister household. And there's a lot of people like me out there who you don't have to be in foster care to have had a difficult childhood, as you can tell. I want to talk about institutional abuse just for a moment. There's a lot of it. A lot of students come out pretty much, I don't want to say uneducated because that's not the right topic or right word for it. A lot of adults come out illiterate. They don't either apply themselves in school, and now you have jobs like contact tracing, which anybody could get a job like that. The jobs today and the careers would be, it'll be interesting what will be available to the average graduating high school and also college student, because career-wise, you can see people have made a career in drugs and human trafficking lucrative, and that's one of the things that we should talk about. How you get caught up in something like that. That I don't understand. And I don't understand the whole why people go down that road. I was taught that you had to graduate high school if you wanted to get through life and graduate or do something, get a job or a skill so that you can pay your bills and raise a family. And there are a lot of people that don't have that ability to do that. Maybe not of their own mistakes or situations or circumstances that are beyond their control. So, life throws us a lot of different situations, and the frustration that a lot of people feel is, what is the future going to be? And the institution abuse is, to me, to walk out of high school or college without any skills. And that's what's going on in inner cities. That's what's going on in a lot of the poorest neighborhoods, is that they don't even know how to read or write. And how do we know this? Because 4 years ago, when we were watching who was going to run for president and who was going to be on that panel, Dr. Ben Carson was on that panel, and his mother taught him how to read. And he became a brain surgeon. So, I mean, it's a pretty simple mathematical equation. You read, and you're going to get better at whatever it is that you want to improve in. And you can improve in every area of your life if you study, read, and apply yourself, or take a hold of these opportunities you have while you have them. That's why we have a short summer. because as far as the broadcast goes, because we're invested in learning and reading. And I want that time to be preserved for reading and study. I gave my sister a stack of books for her niece, or for my niece, her daughter. And it's the only thing that slows you down, like writing, journaling, reading books. I mean, you want to talk about dealing with stress? Let me give you guys an example. You're going to be able to hear it, but this is a train whistle. And just that little bit has already calmed me down. Like, a lot of people have a heart condition and they don't know how to cope with life, So they resort to drinking, drugs, and alcohol, There's a lot of natural escapes. And I encourage you, while it's still summer, because there's still a lot of things to take advantage of, those natural escapes, like get some things that you can actually learn how to calm yourself down. I have another thing called thumb drum. And I think I did this video before, but I'll have to show you guys a picture of it. And that calms my nerves down. So to me, when I know that somebody's in a heightened state of fear, I know that we have to do things to calm our spirit, What would the Indians do? They would be doing this, the thumb drum. Instead of talking about it, I don't want to do a broadcast about it anymore because I like the thumb drum much more. I want to thank you guys for taking the time to listen because this is a short segment, but, we have a lot more thumb drums and a lot more work ahead of us this fall. Thank you again for listening. Thank you for listening to our broadcast here at the Court of Public Opinion.